What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? So today, I'm going to do a little unboxing here, and this is something that I've already. This is a knife I've already had. This is the Berg blade Sweeney, and I still have. But unfortunately, I had a little bit of an issue opening up with the Corda, with the one that I had, and it's the first issue I've ever had with a Riot built knife. It developed a little bit of lock rock. So I got this from River's Edge Cutlery, and they were nice enough to. What do we got going on here? I'm just about to rip this baby open with wild abandon. Oh, here we go. I thought I did that. It's a real shame because I really like the other version that I had. But, Jesus, what am I? Oh, there we go. Duh. Okay, so sticker, COA. Pretty much the typical fare. Oh, I got a little pen too. That's nice. Okay. So let's get into this guy. So this is a different variant. I had the full tie. Hand rubbed satin blade. Sweeney, really loved it. And like I said, it just developed a little bit. I don't know if it had it and I just didn't notice it, or if it developed it over time. I'm just not sure. So let's check this guy out. Okay. All right. So this is the Arctic Storm variant with the sandblasted frame, titanium frame, and the stonewashed blade. Let's see what this looks like here. Okay, that's pretty clean. Yeah, I like it. Pretty cool looking. So I don't have any Arctic. This is my first Arctic Storm carbon fiber. So that's kind of cool looking stuff. Kind of different. I'm going to go ahead and throw some skiffs in this guy. So yeah, I got some skiffs right here. And let's get into this thing. Let me check it first. I guess that would be maybe a smart thing to do. So the other one, when you pushed on this lock bar, it would actually push in a little bit. This one's nice and solid. No blade play, no nothing, no up and down, no side to side, and wrenching on it pretty good. Action's nice and smooth. Reverse flick as expected. Oh, this one's strong. There we go. They're a little stiff right out of the box when they're brand new, but they break in nice. Ooh, I want to get this back in here so I don't forget. And then we'll get to taking this guy apart. Yeah, so I have two Sweeneys. I've got the Ultim one, which I ended up getting some micarta scales for it because I had a little bit of an issue with the Ultim, and I really like it. And it's one of my favorite knives to carry. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to get another one. And once I got that other one and had that issue, I sent it in, and I just wanted two of these. I just really like this knife. It's one of my favorite knives of all time. And yeah, so I picked up another one. All right, so let's get into it. So I know it's T8, 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 and then there's a couple T6s underneath here. Yeah, so like I said, this is one of my favorites. Probably my top three knives that I own as far as what I like to carry. It's just a great size for everyday use, and it carries well, and it performs very well. It functions excellent. Just right out of the box, this is a really good design. This is the third run on these. I also put skiffs in this Corda I didn't do a video on that, but this was one of the easiest installs on skiff bearings that I've ever done. It was just super, super easy. Oh, that one's kind of tight. There we go. Yeah, like I was saying, River's Edge Cutlery was really great about it. You know, their customer service was excellent. They were super accommodating, and I hate returning knives, to be honest. And especially I hated returning that one because it was the variant that it was the Sweeney that I wanted the most, but it was not meant to be. That variant is sold out. I think I could probably maybe pick it up on the secondary market if I really wanted to. But I like this variant as well. I'm more of a fan of the satin blades, but I do have a couple stonewash blades, and that's what I went with on this one because that's all it came in was stonewash. They got this in the Arctic and the Mars Valley. And then they also have like a crushed carbon fiber with, you know what? Probably would have been better off coming out the other side with that. Be real careful with this blade here. I got stuff falling out of this knife already. There we go. Careful with the blade. That's sticking a little bit. Okay, not too bad. I do want to make sure I have that in the same spot. So let's put that back in there. Okay. All right, now let's double check these bearings. I know what size they are, but it doesn't hurt to double check. Okay. So 5mm. That's correct. And it should be a 1/16. You know what? Let's do this. Well, that guy. Yeah, 1/16. There it is. Okay. Yep. So I was just, okay, we're good to go. Okay, let's get this guy back in here. Yeah, so this is going to be a daily user for me. I'm going to carry it and enjoy it. And I figured why not throw some skiffs in it. I put skiffs in my other one, and it's still solid, no issues. So I'm going to do the same with this guy. I mean, the action's just fine on the stock bearings. There's nothing really wrong with the stock bearings. So I've kind of been over that in some other videos, though. You know. The skiffs are just a little bit higher quality bearings. Get a little lube on there. Okay. I got this knife mat not too long ago as well, and I really like it. It's nice. Okay, so we're good to go there. Let's get this guy back together. Trying to think of the easiest way to do this here. Yeah, I'm down here, babe. A video. I'll be done in a couple minutes. Let's throw this back in here. And then I'm going to put in this other side. Make sure I get everything lined up here. You know what? That's lined up. That's lined up. Perfecto. This back spacer wants to move around a little bit on me. You know what I'm going to do? I'll flip this over real quick. Let's get all this lined up. Get just a little bit of this on there. So I've been carrying that quarter for, let's see, a little over a week. Really like it. That's a good little knife. I did a review on it a while back, so I knew it was a good little knife when I got it. And that's why I got it back. Sold the other one, got that one, and don't regret it at all. And the install, like I said, on that was probably one of the easiest installs I've ever done. I'm just going to put just a tiny bit of thread locker on here. I'm not going to get carried away with it. Just a little bit. The same on this guy here. Sometimes when I'm doing these assembly videos and I'm taping it, I'm kind of in more of a hurry, and I tend to maybe not pay as close attention as I should to certain things. The variant with without the inlays is a little bit easier to take apart and put together, but they're both relatively easy. Okay. Just snug it up a little bit, and we'll flip it. Oh, shit. Okay, unsnug it. Damn it. Well, okay, it's proving slightly more difficult than I anticipated. That looks, is that the same? Yeah, I guess it's the same. Oh my goodness. I have an anxiety. Ooh, 37 of 60. There we go. Oh, this had a little thread locker on it actually from the factory, which I'm going to repeat. Let's get a little bit on there. There we go. Probably tighten this up a little bit so them bearings don't come flopping out again. Back to the T8. Okay, flip it. Yeah, that was the easier way to do it for sure. Okay, let's redo these guys here a little bit. So I generally do put these bearings in my knives. I don't know why. It's not necessary, but I like to tinker with stuff, and if I can make something better than how it came, I kind of like that too. So I know these stock bearings are, you know, pretty good. Really don't have any issues with them, but I figured I'd just switch this one from the get-go. Snug them up. I'm not going to go crazy with them. Okay. All right, now let's snug up this pivot. And I will need this for that. I got this little handy dandy little tool on the Skiff website, by the way. I should have switched that first. There we go. So I don't want to make it too tight, but I don't want it too loose either. Whoa, that looks... What the heck do we got going on here? Something ain't right. Yeah, something ain't right. Oh boy. Well, looks like I'm going to be taking this thing back apart. What did I do here? I have put this together and taken it apart multiple times, and I've never had this much of an issue. So let me see what I did here. I wish they'd use T8s on everything. I don't know why. Looks like everything was right. Okay, that's good. Let's do this here. Let's try it one more time. Okay, that's seated all the way. Okay, so we got those snugged up a little bit, just enough maybe. This is going to be a long one. That feels better already. Okay. All right. Nice and smooth. Okay. Yeah, I definitely had something wrong. That's nice now. Does it lock up solid? Yeah, no blade play. No up and down, no left or right. Action smooth. Let's see if it's centered. Right on the money. Perfectly centered. All right. Cool. All right, a little bit of a hiccup, but we're all good now. Tighten this thing up. Now with the Loctite, they recommend you let it sit for 24 hours and let that Loctite cure, which is really hard to do on a new knife. I will tell you that right now, because you want to play with it, you know. But I will try not to do that. I'm just going to let this guy sit down here for a good day and then go from there. So I'm going to put a little Loctite on these two. I want to make sure that these guys don't back out on me. Carbon fiber is different, kind of cool. I was kind of torn between this and the Mars Valley. I don't know which one I would have liked better. I just figured I'd go with this one. And I can always get something else down the road if I choose. So back to the T8. Nope, did I not? I didn't put it in there. That might help. There we go. I'll get it together at some point, maybe, hopefully. Okay, just snug it a little bit, and then I'll snug it all the way up. Get them both in. What? Come on now. Get in there. Okay. Okay. Double check everything. Action's good. Perfectly centered. Oh yeah, it feels nice. Feels real nice, actually. Yeah, that's okay. I'm good. Yeah, I love this little knife. If you can pick one of these up, I obviously recommend this Sweeney. Just a great EDC. They're a little pricey, you know. Make sure I don't have nothing. Oh yeah, that's tight. So my other one just wasn't locking up solid. Like I said, this lock bar was just moving over a little bit, and when I wasn't putting pressure on the lock bar, I could feel a little bit of wiggle when I did that. And I mean, it's not too big of a deal, but it did bother me. So I went ahead and did something I really didn't want to do, which was return the knife. But that is one thing that does bother me on a knife, is if it doesn't lock up solid. I do have a little bit of an issue with it. I mean, some knives, really washer knives, do generally, the ones that I've had have had a little blade play. I don't know if that's the case for most knives with washers, but little KPL. But I know that, like, even the Spider coat, it's got a little bit, you know, up and down and side to side. I still love the knife, don't get me wrong. But I just kind of expected it with this one. Don't expect it from Riat. You know, the Riat knives, all of the ones that I have completely solid lockup, really tight tolerances, and they're all running on bearings. So the expectation for me was to have a knife with no blade play. And when I'm spending that kind of money on a knife, which these things are about $300, I definitely, you know, am a little picky. So let's see what I got here. Huh. Oh, I traded that. Those are the ones that I put in here, actually. Okay. So I'm just going to mark these guys. In case I ever have to put them back, which hopefully I never will. Let's go back in here. Yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to share this little video, this unboxing and skiff bearing upgrade with you guys. I know it's a little longer than most of my videos, but that's my fault for not putting the knife together properly. But anyway, this is the Berg blades, Sweeney. All right, y'all have a great night out there. Take care, and thanks for watching. I appreciate it.